Hello, a very good morning to you. Another very hot and summery day here in the northwest. Taking a look at the latest satellite and radar image. Barely a cloud in the sky for our part of the world. UV levels will of course be high today, and yesterday it reached 24 degrees. This afternoon 25, perhaps 26 Celsius inland. A very warm day to come. Gentle breezes across the northwest of England and the Isle of Man. And heading through into this evening, we keep the dry and warm theme. In rural spots, perhaps dipping to 7 or 8 Celsius tonight. But for most towns and cities, it'll be double figures, and for the likes of Manchester, probably 15 or 16 degrees. Little pockets of mist here and there before tomorrow morning, a dry night to come and a very warm start to the day tomorrow. We can see up to the north of our region a few showers tending to crop up, and into the afternoon tomorrow there's a possibility of 1 or 2 thundery downpours for the Lakeland Fells and northern Pennines. For most of us, holding on to dry conditions through the day, and it will be our warmest day of the week, the hottest day of the year for us. 26, 27 Celsius, perhaps squeezing 28 before things freshen up into this weekend. It'll be much cooler by the bank holiday, but generally dry for our part of the world. Bye-bye. Thank you. Good afternoon. Our warmest day of the year so far today. Temperatures are expected to reach 25 Celsius. Yesterday it got to 24 degrees here in the northwest, and potentially tomorrow we could see a 27 or a 28. UV levels high this afternoon. It stays dry into tonight. And there'll be a few mist patches, but for the most part, a very quiet night, clear skies and pretty warm. Towns and cities staying in double figures. Rural spots, perhaps 8 or 9 degrees before tomorrow morning. A very warm start to the day, and it will be a hot one. Blue skies and lots of sunshine for most of us. The small risk of perhaps a thundery downpour for the Lakeland Hills and the northern Pennines during the course of the afternoon. And again, a hot day to come with high UV. Not the best news for hay fever sufferers today or tomorrow, with grass and tree pollen high here in the northwest. Much fresher for all of us on Friday, and pollen levels will reduce to low. Good news. Feels too hot to be working, to be honest, but we carry on, and it's not going to last forever. I'll have all the weather details later on in the programme. It's been certainly difficult to keep cool today. There's a change on the way though. I'll have all the weather details in the forecast in a few minutes. Hello again. The burst of summer continues tomorrow. It'll be our hottest day of the year before things freshen up from Friday into the bank holiday weekend. It's looking generally dry, but it will feel a good deal cooler than it has the last couple of days. Tonight's really warm. Our urban areas not falling much below 13 or 14 degrees. There's a very light wind around. In rural spots, 8 or 9 Celsius, and a few mist patches will develop before dawn, but a dry and warm start to tomorrow. The sun is up at 5:36. It sets tomorrow at 8:41. After a very warm start to the day, expect UV levels to climb. It's going to be hot and sunny. You can see a few showers to the north there. That's associated with a front that's moving in by tomorrow evening. Ahead of that, 1 or 2 thundery downpours for the Lakeland Hills, the Pennines, possibly the Peak District during the afternoon. But most of us stay fine and very warm, 26 or 27 Celsius tomorrow. Looking ahead, the front will sink south through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Fresher air behind it, but some lovely sunshine on Friday, in fact. 18 Celsius, though, will feel quite a good deal cooler. Saturday and Sunday will be dry days, high pressures in charge. Temperatures back down to the seasonal average by Sunday itself. Here's the pollen. Although we're fairly early in the pollen season, this burst of summery weather has seen levels soaring over the last couple of days. Some better news at last. After tomorrow, levels will be back down to low as we head into the weekend. Good night. Good afternoon. The summery theme continues today, with much of the UK seeing unbroken sunshine. Just a little bit of cloud in the far north of Scotland this afternoon, potentially 1 or 2 showers, but for the most part a dry and hot day to come, with temperatures peaking in the south at around 27 or 28 degrees. This afternoon, UV levels high across the board, and as we head through into this evening, a cold front will be nudging into the northwest of Scotland and Northern Ireland before dawn, introducing fresher conditions, cloudy skies and showery rain before tomorrow morning. But for England and Wales, a dry night ahead and a very warm one, particularly in our urban areas, staying comfortably in double figures before dawn. On to tomorrow, and it will be a north-south split, with that front introducing fresher conditions across Northern Ireland and certainly later on in the day into parts of southern Scotland with some showery rain. Elsewhere, our hottest day of the year so far expected. Temperatures in the south could reach 29 or 30 degrees. Hello again. Our hottest day of the year so far today, and tomorrow for many of us temperatures will be rising once more. After that, a freshening of the UK's weather from the north, with 1 or 2 showers around to end the week, generally settled conditions and temperatures returning to around average for the time of year. Overnight tonight for England and Wales, very warm in urban areas, staying comfortably in double figures. Further north and west across northwest Scotland and Northern Ireland, fresher with cloudy skies and showery rain before tomorrow morning, and a cooler feel across northern parts to start the day tomorrow. A north-south split with that front beginning to push its way across Northern Ireland, Scotland and later on in the day Northern England, with a few heavy thundery downpours associated with it. For the rest of England and Wales, it will certainly be our hottest day of the year so far. There's the potential for 1 or 2 very heavy thundery downpours for central and southern parts of England, perhaps Wales through the afternoon. And in the south tomorrow, temperatures could reach 29 or 30 Celsius. Good night. Hello, a very good morning to you. It's set to be our hottest day of the year so far today. High UV levels, lots of sunshine, 27 or 28 Celsius, and perhaps 1 or 2 thundery outbreaks of showers up in the Lake District, the Pennines and the Peak District this afternoon. Mostly dry for many of us and hot. Take care.